talk to me about like, because I know you're still doing music and putting out projects. Tell me about like, is that challenging? What are some of the challenges, or is it? Talk to me about that.
You know, Dale, to be honest, TBH, you know, I quit. We're not quit yet. We quit every other day. So today I quit and then tomorrow I get enthused again.
I know the feeling.
It is not the easiest thing to do. In terms of balancing school and music and chasing something that seems to be running from you. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt about music. I felt like every time I try to do something, if I take 10 steps forward, I 10 steps back because it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. I remember it wasn't not too long ago. I wouldn't say depression, but because of frustration and because I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with music, I started developing unhealthy thoughts, things like, but they just want to end everything. So it's like
musically, or
everything, including life. That's how it felt. That's how I felt like I was just not going forward. And plus, as a college student, you want some things, you want money, you want support, a whole heap of things you want. And it just wasn't going good. I had to and I was just holding it in because I wasn't telling much people about it or about what I was feeling, but I just felt lost. And I just want done with this. It was a phone call from my mother. She called me and she was like, "Yeah, all right," because I put up a profile picture about suicide and check on people because you never know what they're going through and stuff like that. I don't remember what exactly the quote was. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody calling. Wait. I'm just declining this. All right. So it's like I couldn't deal with this. What is going on? You know. So my mom asked me if I'm all right. Hold on. Then I call again.
Again. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, hold on, let me text them and tell them something. You know what I mean? Can I do that?
Dating, man. No problem.
I don't even know. Oh my God, I don't even know the number that was calling. It was a.
All right, we're back. So you're saying?
Yeah. So my mom called me the day I was sitting in the lobby. She called me and she's like, "All right." I said, "Yeah, man." She said, "You sure?" Because I saw a post and she kept on saying, "If you're all right," and I lost it. Well, I didn't lost it. I said to her, "No, I'm not okay. I'm tired." That's all I said. "I'm tired." And she started to cry. And so what she can do, and she don't want me to think that we're here because she's starting to think that I'm suicidal, which, yeah, technically, yeah, because I wanted to end the life, but I wasn't literally going to do it though. But it just felt like, there was no other way. So she started crying, and then I started crying, and she gave her phone to my neighbor, and he started to talk to me, but I was just crying because I've been pulling it up for a while in the lobby, and everybody just see me, and the place got silent because they've never seen me in that capacity. They've never seen me, sad to that. So everybody was really quiet, wondering what happened. People text me later and they're good, if I'm all right. them just never expect that, and they know I see them friend I cry and stuff like that. I'm like, I had to assure them that I was okay. But it was rough, I tell you. I started to just think about everything from music go straight back to, everything. Everything where you start, you think could go wrong. That's what I was thinking about. So the frustration that I have with wanting a career in music versus wanting to hurry up and finish this degree so I can start working, or, as a young, I don't know, well, I'm still a millennial. I'm the last of the millennials. But as that kind of generation, you want to get things in alignment, and you want to, start working on your dreams. And it's like, I think I've been doing this for a long time, for too long, not to be at a different place,
Yeah.
It was after the talk and feeling the calm down. It's like, I feel frustrated about school and stuff, but yet still, a couple of years ago, this was what I wanted in terms of finishing school, and I'm almost there. So I started to I was always grateful, but I just started to see it from a different perspective. Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was dropping out of school because of finances. Now I'm being supported, So it's like, all right, so I wanted this a couple of years ago and I have this. So I have to be grateful for this. I'm finishing up school, I still don't have certain things. Like, I don't have finance and I struggle with that. So, but we're good. Because even if I'm hungry today, I'm want something today, I don't know what it will come through. So I'm not to think about that anymore. I don't think about what I'm lacking. I think about what I have.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I struggle financially, same way, but I'm just not gonna, because I try to just adjust. I'm not letting me not really make it get to my head no more and frustrate me, like, well, we don't have no money. I'm gonna need this for done, I need that for done. Things are going to be like, I'll get things done regardless. So I'm good now. But I tell you, I was just at the brink, like, another reason why I was frustrated too is that I had this bagger musician friend, what I expect say, oh, for that for me. And I felt like, because I wasn't paying them, or because I didn't have the money, that's one reason why I didn't. That's one reason why I want money. So I don't have to beg people. My God, I love that independence. But I felt like, because I didn't have the money, or because I beg, them just a lay with the thing them when I want them to do, and them nah do. Them now work on time, just do them own thing. So that's how I started to feel frustrated about that too. Like, I just feel like I just need some money now, so I can just pay them off, so they can just do what I ask them to do, so I can get on with my career.
Yeah.
So, but anything happen with the music career, that's what we have, man. Because it's true, you just feel like you're running down something what's not for you. And a lot of people, a lot of time I say, what if really, really and truly music is not for me? Yeah, me get the talent, but what if I'm not supposed to be some artist or whatever? What if I'm supposed to be in the background? What if I'm supposed to just sing in church? So I used to question my calling, my purpose. Like, what am I supposed to do? Always trying to find what I'm supposed to be doing. Because if I was supposed to be some recording artist or whatever, I don't think it would be this hard. That's what I was thinking. Like, we don't think it would have been so hard. I mean, it would have just fall in place, like, it's supposed to this. But then again, I can't go against God's timing and when He wants to do things. So maybe I am being impatient and maybe I am rushing the process. But maybe, I'm supposed to be going through this and to be able to tell people like, hey, this is not easy, guys. I've been working hard for 15 years, kind of live a normal life. And then when the not so regular life come around, I'd be more appreciative of it,
It's possible.
Yeah, so I know anything, man, wait there. So the seat.
Yeah. It's interesting you talk about the lack of like the support, because for me that's always the most difficult thing. But not just like musicians, but that too. But for me, people simply listening. Like me release a song, right? I release a song. I'm promoting the song for 2-3 weeks. So I know all my friends have seen that I released a song. Right. Then I ask, Mary, you listen so and so? No. And just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why would you have not listened to my song? Like, we're friends. Like, it's like, you just can't fathom.
Yeah, I used to think hard on that. Like, me do one heap of little video. And me used to watch how comes a lot of people or a lot of friends, not even in my WhatsApp, because I have a lot of people in my WhatsApp. And it's probably like 1 or 2 people share the status. And you're like, what are you doing on my contacts if you're not share my content? What are you here for in my life if you're not supportive of what I share? And I realized, you see, when I realized that, they're their own persons, and you can't force somebody to like your things and share things. I started to just say, you know what, I'm going to do this regardless. If you don't want to share it or if you don't want to like it, that's you. And it now go, I'm not going to use it as something to substantiate our friendship. So if you don't want to support me now, that's fine. That's good. It's on you. You don't have to. You don't have to. But don't act new when something does happen. Because that's the time I would start to speak out like, when we used to share my things and with you, you didn't thought about sharing the thing on your status. You didn't thought about sharing the thing with your other friends. You didn't thought about, sharing something of me to get me to that place. So now I'm at that place. Don't start to show your support now because we don't really need it, because those other people appreciate the content that I have now. So you can keep the energy that you had before. It's so I no longer like, I don't press anybody to share. If you want to share it, share it. If you don't, that's fine. You're your own person. You like what you like. You have your own perspective of life. If you don't like what I have to say, you don't. That's you. We just don't want you to start brand new when things start popping. That's all. Because then that's probably my time to shut you down.
Yeah, man, it took me a while. It took me a good while, because I've been releasing stuff for a while. It took me a good while to like just accept that, okay, if they don't want to listen, that's their choice, and not let it bother me. Not let it affect our friendship. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't make it bother me. I don't. I'm not watching who support me. I'm not watching who don't support me. I watch who supports me from now. So I know the real ones. I know the genuine ones who've been there. And don't tell me about, I've been watching you for years and I haven't been saying anything. I mean, you have people like that too. But how will I really know that you've been watching me for years if it's after the fact that I've now made it to a particular place in life? That's when you're going to tell me that
that's
you've been there.
Say something.
tell me earlier, tell me from now, say, yo, you know, I see your growth, I see your stuff, and I want you to know that even if you know, say me share your stuff, I've been watching you,
yeah,
and I'm proud of you. Tell me from now,
yeah,
so that I don't feel like not trusting you, you know, after the fact, say, yo, because now we really have trust issues, you know. A lot of people, when I was in Rising Star, the same thing happened. A lot of people come out of nowhere, oh, long time, long time, I'm proud of you, and I'm see your steps, and a lot of people there say, yo, I'm there for you, I vote for you, and, you know, we're rooting for you. So that too was a part of me feeling like, hey, I have a competition there in the bag, because the support is real. Everybody is coming out. Musicians come out and say, yo, who I play for you after this? Because I want to play for you. I want to, you know, travel. You know, people offering their services. That's how people line out and say, yo, I'm there. Ray. The moment I got eliminated, my WhatsApp went dry. My DM, my Instagram pages went dry. My Facebook went dry. When I used to get 1,000 odd likes on Facebook, them likes are not, me not get them likes there again. That's how it was. And so I felt like, yo, them people really just didn't want me to turn a star to just say, yo, I know you. And it's then I started like to say, yo, some people just, and you have to watch out for some people too, because they know where you're going, so they connect yourself to you from now too. So a lot of people might think, say, oh, why I have trust issues? I have trust issues because people are people. And just like a chameleon change color, people change.
yeah,
And people have intentions. You don't necessarily know who is there for you.
yeah.
So the ones that when me have in my immediate circle are people who are not my friends because I'm rabbits. They're my friends because, yo, yeah, Raheim, and we've known Raheim years before Rising Stars, years before my singer or whatever. So those are the people I keep closer to me because they've known me before certain things happen. So I trust them.
Yeah.
Me not easily trust other people who come out of nowhere and whatever. I mean, I have people who, you trust them now because they find out to them genuine, but it's hard to open up to people because you don't know why they're attaching themselves or themselves to you now. You don't know if they're genuine, like them genuinely wanted to feel Ray, or them just attached to you because I'm still where you're going and where you can be. And they want to be a part of that destiny.
Yeah.
So I'm super careful with who I, let in or who I call friends these days, because really and truly is not everybody a friend. You connect with people. Some people are good for networking and stuff like that, but really and truly they don't have your best interest at heart.
Right.
I was saying to somebody, say, yo, what if you even call me my friend? You're not even know my favorite color. You know my favorite color? You know what me eat from? You know what me eat from, what me don't eat? Like, when you say friend, you're supposed to know certain things. What's my middle name? What's my last name? What's my first name? My birthday. You're supposed to know little information. You cannot be calling me a friend and you're not even remember say my birthday at such and such day. And Jenna call me and so people use the friend thing loose. Very loose. So I'm very careful of who I call my friends. Very careful of who I let in and know certain things about me and stuff like that. Very, very careful.
Yeah.
You just don't know who is who.
It's interesting you spoke about like persons saying things to your fam now. Because people don't know how encouraging that can be at times. like
Yeah.
a comment and thing. They might see on the stage and think, say, yeah, man, you have this back and you're confident and you're just driven. You're always driven, but they don't know how discouraged you can be at times and how it's a little feedback they get that can encourage you.
Right.
Even with this podcast for me, right, which is just a little over a week old, persons have given me feedback. And it's it that give me encouragement. Say, all right, let me keep going. They say how much they appreciate this, appreciate the honesty and that thing. So yeah, man, I just encourage people, like, if you have friends that are doing things like this and you admire it, let them know, because we need that encouragement.
Yeah, let people, if it's even one little word, like, I see you,
Yeah, man.
I might not share your stuff. I might not come in because I have some form of anxiety or something. You don't know, some form of excuse. But I appreciate what you're doing. Keep on doing it. You're saving people. Like, last night I was on a live. I was on film. I was a judge for a competition, Film Alone they're having last night. And a young man, I don't know his age, probably about 11, probably about 10, probably about 12. They had a space for people to come and share their talent. And the young man came on and he said he saw that I was on the live. And so he came on because he follows me and stuff like that. And I was like, wow. I don't even know this young man didn't even follow me either. So it kind of did motivate me. Like, really, people really like, look up to me like that, because he sound like somebody who, like, listen to me sing and probably try some of the stuff then, man. Because he was giving me that vibe. Like, when I sing, he sounded really good for like a young kid.
Right.
So if him grow into that, Mama sound really good. So I was shocked. Like, I never even know, say a lot of people were following me based on like how you look up to a Chris Brown or a John Legend, people out there who wait for my content to listen to me and probably like say, yo, that way I can sing that, let me try that and do this. They might not reach out to me, but there are people, so but be myself on the internet, be myself. But it just goes to say that, you might have silent supporters, but say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah.
So at least when we make it now, I don't feel like I just want a little hype off for the friendship to say, oh, I know Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah, man. True. So talk to me now. Talk to the people. Where can they find your music? What's going on? You have any upcoming projects? Talk to them.
I was gonna say anything happening in terms of music. But I don't want to promise you and say, look out summer, look out June, July. Just keep looking out. You can follow me on Instagram at Raheim World. You can find me on YouTube, Raheim Betty. You can follow me on Facebook, Raheim Psalmist, Raheim Betty again. You can look me up on Facebook. I'm on Twitter too. So you can check me out on Twitter. Just type in Raheim, you'll find me. Trust me, you'll find me. Yeah,
man. So I want to give you your flowers now and give you your encouragement. So I just want
Of course.
I just want to say, from a distance, I'm watching, and I gave a feedback on the Christmas thing that you did the other day.
Yeah.
I love the initiative. You and the band there and the backup singers and everything. I love that. I remember when you did Forever. It was Week of Prayer.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Earlier this year in February.
That was amazing. And I've seen something new. I haven't seen a lot of it, but it's some reggae vibes, some
they had Quarantine on the dorm, so I was doing some secular music there. Yes, because they wanted the bed vibe, so I just gave them that.
What was that about? Tell me about that.
It was Quarantine was really like quarantine music fest kind of vibe. So what they wanted was to have like a lockdown in your yard, in your bed kind of vibe. So I went to the socks and shorts because that's what I sleep in. Other people went to jeans and shirts. I don't know if I let them sleeping, but I was following with the theme. So that's why you saw me in my tam, my shorts, my socks, my slippers, because I saw me go to bed. You understand? So we stayed on the yard. So that's pretty much what it was. I really enjoyed that show. I really enjoyed it. It was really good for something that came up, short notice. It was a good production.
It's something you can
find? I think, you can find it on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, man. Quarantine, yeah. Excelsior Club.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I want to do something like that again, but as I say, the people that want money and I don't have it. So I have to talk low on this part, people I don't have any money. So I can't do the production that I want to do. But hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. All in God's time.
Yes. Yes. I'm not too rushed nobody. I'm not frustrated anymore. Wherever God wants this music thing to go, that's where it's going. I no longer, I don't want to, I'm not saying I'm crave to be a superstar, but I want to be able to help. That's what I want to do. So like, I want to show my grandmother and my mother a life they didn't know before. I want to help people who are like myself, who crave for academic advancement and don't have the money. I want to help those people. So I want to help people who know the struggles like me and want that education, want to be free of, not having the finances together. Yeah. So I want to continue that chain because somebody is helping me now who went through the same things in terms of that kind of life, and decided to help me. So I went through a similar, type of life in terms of, I wouldn't say poverty stricken, but we weren't rich.
Right.
So I want to help somebody who wants to, break out of certain cycles and want to help others too when they get there. I'm not going to help you, I have no plan for help nobody. I understand. But yeah, I want to help people. That's more of where I want to go.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Raheim, I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man, no problem. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. And may I pray more success your way.
Please, and may I pray more success to you too.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
You know, have song for right, forgive me.
Yeah, man, you're supposed to work for you, man. You've been...
Okay. Well, remind you.
You have, for a while now, you've been talking about us collaborating. That is true.
Yeah, man, you have song right to give me. So I'm waiting on that.
All right.
I understand.
Now that it's public, the pressure is on me. So.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna make sure some people hear Dale Honeyghan has sang to me. Right, I understand. So he is a part of why we're not going forward it. I've sang for them. Forgive me. I understand, people. I'm kidding.
I work on it, man. Don't worry, so I shall work on it.
Yes. Yeah, and keep doing your points.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Always. Raheim, I tell you this. Every time I end them session here, the most awkward thing. We need one of the media people to be more nice to go out show with some music. And
you want to know, say I don't know nothing. Around somebody I ask. As much as I'm in the department, I'm not of the department in terms of knowing things. You understand? Certain little things I have to ask.
Yeah.
The professionals.
Gotcha.
I really actually just want to be a media personality. So that's why I did it. Because I want to be in front of the camera, in front of the mic, I'm not the production person. Don't ask me to edit nothing. That's not me. I have the talent. This is what I use.
Yeah, man. So for now, I just give them the salute and I just end it and just done so braps.
Blaps.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So big up yourself.
Yeah, man, all the time. Bless up.
See the braps, yeah.